Rich people satires are all the rage right now, and Sirens joins the fray with a unique twist of its own. The series harbors all the markers of the genre: the sprawling mansion on a picturesque island, the rich white people decked out in luxury wear even for their morning runs, and the scruffy, ordinary girl protagonist. There's also the people of color staff and the three mean girl-esque friends. However, while such shows generally critique the immense power and privilege wielded by the rich, Sirens Season 1 takes a slightly different route. It does highlight the excessive affluence of the show's central family, the Kells, but it focuses on exploring why some people might be driven to become the rich rather than eat the rich. The story kicks off when Devon, bogged down by caring for her sick father and paying their bills, heads out to meet her sister Simone and demand that she do her share as well. Simone is working as a live-in assistant to a wealthy socialite named Michaela Kell, who is married to Peter Kell, the CEO of Kell Securities. And so Devon makes the long journey to Cliff House, only to find that Simone is now a pseudo-Michaela, and a Barbie-fied version of her old self. The extremely close and intimate relationship between Simone and Michaela makes Devon suspicious, and she becomes intent on getting Simone out of the place. Over the span of one weekend, the 5-episode miniseries follows Devon's attempts to save Simone and the consequences of that decision. It's a solid premise, and the short window of time helps keep the series engaging, offering tightly written episodes that keep you hooked. Aside from the three key women, the story slowly draws in other characters into the web, including Peter, Simone's older beau Ethan, Devon's father Bruce, and a boat captain named Morgan with whom Devon gets entangled. The web twists and tangles, and each episode unravels these characters further. There's a feeling of something evil lurking beneath the polished, opulent surface, but no specific murder or disappearance to anchor the show. This works well because what's left is a sense of suspense that envelopes most of the show. You don't really know what it's getting at until about episode 4, which brings me back to my first point. Sirens isn't a deep, anti-capitalist look at the lives of the rich, but a twisted story about twisted people. The story does touch upon the subject of gender, poverty, and trauma, but the crux of the show is its characters. Devon and Simone, we soon realize, have anything but an ordinary childhood. They both suffer from trauma, and they're both dealing with it in very different ways. The story dives into their coping mechanisms, their general attitude towards life, and their relationship with each other. Each episode unpacks more layers, and we see why Simone is so attached to Michaela, why Michaela behaves the way she does, why Devon is so protective of Simone, and so on. Sirens really taps into the guilty pleasure of watching messed up people doing messed up things, and it does it well, with enough surprise to set it apart from other shows of the genre. Halfway through the show, you realize that what you've been told about certain characters might not even be true. It's a nice play with perspective. Megan Fahey offers an authentic and enjoyable performance as Devon, and Millie Alcock provides a similarly delightful portrayal of Simone. The actresses share a solid dynamic as well, and bring the sibling relationship between the two characters to life. Julianne Moore is mesmerizing as Michaela, constantly looking like she's hiding a secret. Her performance does seem a bit one-note compared to the other two actresses, but this is largely due to the fake sheen of Michaela's role as a socialite. The cinematography adds to the experience, offering splendid shots of Cliff House and the surrounding seaside estate. There's a particularly delightful scene where Devon comes across Michaela in a bathroom filled with hot water vapor. Surrounded by mist, Moore offers a hypnotic performance as Michaela tells Devon all the things she's wanted to hear, that she's done a good job even if she isn't appreciated for it. The scene emphasizes Michaela's ability to manipulate incredibly well. On the downside, despite setting up some truly complex and intriguing characters, Sirens Season 1 still falls short of examining the larger themes around them. The ending, too, feels a tad rushed and favors a dramatic conclusion rather than a thoughtful one. The series could have been a lot more engaging if it had seen through on its promise to dissect and understand its main leads. Despite these few gripes, though, Sirens remains a quick and delicious watch.